Now, very recently, folks, I watched episodes 5 and 6 of the Book of Mandalorian. Yeah, I'm not going to call it the Book of Boba Fett, but technically I just did that, so... Now, people have been posting these crazy thumbnails. Oh my god, these are the best episodes ever! Are they? I don't think so, really. I mean, it's been great to see Pedro Pascal back as the Mando, honestly, but his whole mission to find Baby Yoda, I mean, that little bastard who I just want to punch in the face anyway. I don't really give a shit about that character. I've always found him really, really annoying because he's just there to sell toys. That's all it is. It's a new gimmick from Disney to get you to take out your wallet and to part ways with your cash and say, bye-bye cash, I want my little Baby Yoda now, so I can just do that to him afterwards, because I can't wait to do that if I ever get one of those in my hands. So what did I think about Mando reappearing in the last 2 episodes I've seen? Not bad, but honestly, the first time we see him in episode 5, it's like, okay, you know, it's great that he goes into this meat factory and he decapitates a leader of this clan and he goes back, and it's kind of good. Then you see Lady Armorer afterwards and they're having this back and forth conversation. And for quite a majority of that segment, it is talk. We're being philosophical about our culture, blah, blah, blah. And actually the backdrop of that whole scene, it's very much taken from Jedi Fallen Order. You do get that, you know, you kind of get that vibe. And also we see BD1 or BD8 later on from the actual game. So that was pretty cool. I like that. That was kind of nice, but you know, it was interesting that they went there in that direction. And obviously, I guess Respawn Entertainment must have loved that. Whether they knew that was going to be appearing in the actual live episode, I don't know. And it was all right. I mean, the fact that Mando is still careless. It's not like he's like eating a lot of pucker pies over the period we've not seen him, and he's cutting himself accidentally with the darksaber. It's none of that. He's a little bit careless, but I guess the whole point is he's not used to wielding that weapon yet. And then give him back that ancient spear, because you know, if you walk into a bar with a spear in your hand made of Vaskar armor, you're going to be scaring all the other Mandalorians. I'm like, oh god, here we go. So whatever, it is what it is. And then when we get to the 6th episode, and you get those Starbucks douchebags at the battle table, the war room scenario, and it was kind of like it was a bit of a cheap recreation or recreation of that war room segment we saw in the original Star Wars films and Rogue One, I guess. And then of course, you know, the camera's panning around slowly, and then we get the Go Power Rangers. We've got them standing there looking like, yeah, oh god, this is oh yeah. I'm thinking, oh god, I know where this is leading to. It is. I don't care. It's bad. And then we get more talking. And then we get the frizzy-haired bird from Saturday Night Live. She's back at her junkyard talking to her robots. And she admits to dating a Jawa and that they're furry. Woman, where are you going with that line of conversation? Did we want to know about that? No! Why are you telling us this? It's so cringe. It didn't make any sense. And then there's a segment where Mando and frizzy-haired woman are talking about gathering parts for his new Naboo starfighter. That's his new vehicle of transport. And it's like, oh, I got this exhaust. And where did you get this from? Well, I pulled it out of my ass. Oh, so I did. Now, what I wanted was a bit more action, and we got that in the form of Timothy Olyphant. I mean, this guy just gets better looking as he gets older, and he's great. Is he dead by the end of the episode? No, I think they'll bring him back. You know, I'm pretty sure his deputy is pretty much long gone, but of course, you know, we can't have men of a certain color in certain positions in Hollywood now before they get wasted away by the end of the episode, so whatever, didn't really care about it. He was quite an interesting character, but they didn't give him a chance to develop. And Jon Favreau, it seems, doesn't really care about Boba Fett either. Now, I've got to talk about the CGI for Luke Skywalker, because Luke Skywalker, now hear me out folks, you're probably going to sound really crude and crass by saying this, but whenever you watch your favourite porn star in a film or by any other mode of entertainment, they look great until they start to speak. And of course, Luke Skywalker is very much the same iteration. It's like, yep, he's got his mouth closed, and of course you can go with that interpretation where you want to. Then he starts to open it and he's like, like, really? Really? We're doing that, are we? I wasn't sure about that. It's ropey. And apparently, the same person that was showcasing their CGI skills on a YouTube channel and was subsequently recruited by Lucasfilm to help to improve their I don't know, what would you call it now, like a retro digital version of a young Luke Skywalker, a de-aged Luke Skywalker for The Mandalorian. That's what it is, and they still haven't really improved it. They couldn't even do it for the films to a larger degree as well. So, just imagine I've got Luke, I've got Luke right here. I'm a ventriloquist dummy. Remember ventriloquists? Those creepy looking dolls? Oh my God! Do you see what I'm talking about, folks? It is just that level of quality. It is not convincing me at all that that's really a young Luke Skywalker, because the dialogue is stilted, the mannerisms aren't quite there. Video games actually do that better. If Luke was part of a video game, that would be so much better. And if you're about to tell me that he appears in Jedi Fallen Order, I will find you, I'll hunt you, and I'll beat you to death with my wet fish, because I haven't yet completed that game. So bear with me on that one, folks. So yeah, the fact that Boba Fett is not really a great character, again, not Temuera Morrison's fault. It's just the way his character's written. It's more about, it's almost like bookending this series of Boba Fett. And like, yeah, by the way, we want to remind you that there's going to be a series 3 of The Mandalorian out this year. So we're kind of tying those ends up now, or actually not tying the ends up, we're reminding you that it's coming out towards the end of the year. Yeah, it's a bit of a cheap shot. I don't know where they're going, but probably by the end of this season of the Book of Boba Fett, you're going to get Fennec Shand in the throne. She's going to become the new girl boss, because apparently Disney and Marvel and everybody else don't have enough girl bosses already, and we're kind of getting fed up with that messaging as well. So yeah, check it out if you're curious, folks. I'm kind of tapped out of Star Wars now. It's going to be a long, long time in a galaxy far, far away before we get Star Wars that's as good as George Lucas's Star Wars ever again. And why am I dressed in a lumberjack shirt today, folks, in this video? I'll tell you why. It's freezing in the UK. Absolutely. When I went out to watch Jackass Forever yesterday, I had to pop in the Superdry and buy this lumberjack shirt, because all I had was a wind cheater and a flossy, furry t-shirt underneath. Was it enough to keep me warm? No, it wasn't. I had to get this to wear underneath my jacket, otherwise I'll be freezing my ass off to death. Was it a great purchase? Absolutely. Is it keeping me warm right now? It is. Is it going to help against the fight against those high energy costs in the UK? It probably will. So if you enjoyed this video today, folks, and if you do feel sorry for me, you can hit that like button below. You can smash that subscribe button. Give it a gentle slap left and right a few times. That'll make me feel good. It'll make you feel good as well. And on that one, folks, leave a comment below. Share this video wherever you want to. And I'll see you on my next upload.
Hail to the king, baby. This is Duke Nukem, and you've been watching Jason King for Kung Fu Hot Dog Reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe, because the king said so. You got that?